In general, there is increased sagittal plane motion available at the inferior aspects of the lumbar, thoracic, and cervical spines compared to the more superior vertebrae of each of those segments. So, for example, there's typically more sagittal plane motion available at T10 than there is at T9 and the segments above that. And so that concept can be used to explain how you can experience an increase in thoracic kyphosis during inhalation while also undergoing elevation of the ribs. So I have two thoracic vertebrae here. The black spots on the vertebrae indicate where the costovertebral joints are. If my top vertebrae has more sagittal plane motion available than the bottom, what would happen is as this top vertebrae extends, I would get extension of my thoracic spine, where typically humans have more sagittal plane motion available at the lower spinal segment. If I were to extend this lower segment, that creates flexion, or not necessarily flexion, but an increase in thoracic kyphosis while this bottom vertebrae is extending. If you look at those black dots, you could also see, so here are the two attachment sites for the rib. If I have an increased availability of extension range of motion at this lower vertebrae, you could see how that would start to, whether it's pump handle or bucket handle, my rib up during inspiration, because these two facets are starting to direct the rib in a more superior direction.